Genesis chapter 3 verse 1-13 recounts the familiar story of Adam and Eve's encounter with the serpent and their subsequent fall into sin. This passage offers profound insights into the human condition, our inclination towards disobedience, and the consequences of our choices. The serpent, often understood as a representation of evil, cunningly tempts Eve, questioning God's command not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Eve succumbs to the allure of knowledge and power, taking a bite from the forbidden fruit and offering it to Adam. In that moment, their innocence is shattered, and they become aware of their nakedness, experiencing shame and hiding from God. This narrative serves as a powerful reminder of our human tendency to rebel against God's instructions and pursue our own desires. It exposes the inherent flaws and vulnerabilities within our nature, showcasing our susceptibility to temptation and the consequences of our disobedience. The consequences are significant. Adam and Eve's disobedience fractures their relationship with God, with one another, and with the natural world. They are banished from the garden, a symbol of the perfect communion they once shared with their Creator. However, even in the midst of their disobedience, there is a glimmer of hope. God seeks out Adam and Eve, engaging in conversation and giving them an opportunity to confess their wrongdoing. Though there are consequences for their actions, God provides garments to cover their shame, showing compassion and grace even in the face of their disobedience. Genesis chapter 3 verse 1-13 reminds us of our human frailty and the dire consequences of disobedience. It serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to heed God's commands and resist the allure of sin. Yet, it also points us toward the hope of redemption and restoration. Despite our failures, God's grace remains available, inviting us to acknowledge our mistakes, seek reconciliation, and embrace the forgiveness and healing that God offers. As we reflect on this passage, may we humbly recognize our propensity for disobedience, strive for obedience to God's commands, and rest in the hope of restoration through God's unfailing love and grace.